through its board and governance review, has made the comment that it doesn't believe it is as strategic as it could be. What is it that we can do to actually increase our level of being strategic as a board and making sure that as a board we're constantly monitoring strategy and our strategic plan? Well, there are at least 6 things that you can do that will immediately start to bring up the level of the board's willingness to be strategic. The first one is do an annual review of your strategic plan to review whether or not things have changed, whether or not things are working. You can also develop up a series of presentations from external stakeholders to the board about the things that they see as their key strategic issues over the next 5 or 10 years and what they think the implications for you, your board and your organisation might be in the next 3 or 4 years. Another great technique that works very well is to invite key staff into the board meeting to address the board for about 20 minutes on what do they see as the key 2 strategic issues in their area of responsibility over the next 10 years and the implications that there might be for our organisation in the next 2 or 3 years. Another very powerful technique is to actually develop up a process for scenario planning, say every 2 years, where the board and the senior executives get together and develop up some key scenarios to see what might be into the future and to keep ourselves focused on the possibles rather than what we think we know is going to happen. Another incredibly powerful technique is to make sure that when you do your strategic plan, it's actually strategic. What are these top 3 or 4 things that we've got to get right in the next 2 or 3 years that will enable us to achieve our vision and really live our values as an organisation? And another technique that's incredibly powerful that every director can actually be an even greater contribution is to develop the skills of strategic questioning, to develop up the reports to the board so that they ask questions rather than just giving points of view or answers. So the whole culture of the board can change to be more strategic with a greater awareness of how to use strategic questioning. These are the key techniques that you can use immediately to start to bring your board up to a higher level of being strategic. Now, for these key techniques you can use to raise your board's level of being strategic, we have a number of videos that go in depth into how to do these. So if you're interested in taking your board to the next level, these are the videos that will give you some detail of how to go about doing this.